the performance Cloud9 have put up so far.
You and I got to see that yesterday, right?
It was great.
Firsthand.
Yeah, that was the opening game, the inaugural game in the arena. We casted it there, and it was very underwhelming. They didn't even seem competitive, unfortunately. It seems that this team is falling apart at the seams, but it is going to be Train and Navi. They're going to be studying the T-side. I guess that's one benefit here, as we do have some lovely tunes going on here. So, is that part of you? Did you bring this with you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a big fan of the smooth jazz. I think it really sets the mood for a tournament match.
Well, I guess we're live, and we'll go along with it. It's actually quite soothing with all the death and destruction on the server right now. It's going to make things a lot calmer.
Yeah.
Here we go then. It's got a rhythm to it. Electronic making its way through with Guardian, and you can see them opening things up. It's Navi making absolute chaos towards his outside position. Mixwell, I don't think he has much to say about this whatsoever. It's going to be a 5 versus 2, and the bomb's going to be planted.
So, got a chance to talk with Cloud9 yesterday, or at least Sabrosa and Kusta, and it was a tough break for him, at least to start things off with Overpass. Just not a map that they like to play. Definitely not something that they feel comfortable on. The problem is that they're still running into Navi, who are going to be a team that know what they want to go about here on this map. A lot of experience here on this roster.
And that man in your screen right there, Electronic, dropping it's on 35 frags yesterday. He was looking remarkable against Team Liquid. He was the savior of the squad. So we're into the action here. It's going to be Navi opening things up with a pistol victory on their T side. That means the Kriegs are coming out in buckets and spades. We've got 3 of those, the AK-47 Guardian, and it's going to be a force buy in response from the CTs as well. Kusta on the scout with the CZs, of course, the Deagles and Cloud9. Probably needed that pistol, to be honest with you. It's another best of 1, and things not looking good for Cloud9. They're not bottom in the leaderboards right now. Astralis are, somehow.
Yeah, Astralis have just taken so few rounds. They obliterated in their first one. I think even Cloud9 did better than them in the first map. So that kind of sets it up here for Astralis, where they have to just destroy everybody in the next 3 maps today leading into the grand finals if they want to have a chance. And even then, even if they destroy all 3, they need something to go wrong for the others.
Well, the problem is as well, automatic, you'd consider the star of this squad. Yeah. He was the lowest rated performer yesterday in the entire tournament. 0.29 rating, I believe. So not ideal, that's for sure. They've lost the pistol, but no kills so far. Navi slowing the pace right down, making their way back towards inside. We'll see Electronic holding towards the Ivy position, just looking for any flanks, making sure that he can shut down any potential probes here from the CTs. But for now, it will be the inside play. We've got automatic down towards Pop. They'll take the nade in the face, but he'll deliver a bullet back. That's Boomich being dropped and a UMP given away.
Yeah, sick. That's the aggressive hold at Pop. He's even thinking about going for the flank, and that would have been perfect because Navi have already rotated over into the brown halls, and it looks like he did go for it. So automatic going to be a threat here. Could potentially just flank everybody out. Oh, they turn around. He's going to be able to straight down 1. I think he could have actually picked up a second one as well, but this is really just throwing things out of whack here for Navi in the second round.
Yeah, it absolutely is. I think this round is going in favor of Cloud9. So the flame now brings one back, can't do it. Straight up with the picked up Krieg up against one of the best. So simple, 3 versus 1. So it's well cut out for him with 20 seconds remaining. I don't think he'll get close to this one. Takes a stab up to the chest. That's surely, so much damage inflicted, but that's going to be the killing blow. Kusta will be confirming things there. A little bit sloppy from Navi. As you noticed, there's automatic getting that kill towards Pop Dog, and then it sneaks his way up. They had no idea.
Dude, they just donated 3 Kriegs as well.
Yep.
Worst case scenario now if you're a terrorist on trade, giving away Kriegs to your opponent. Oh, clean. And this is what I think we'll get to see a different version of Cloud9 today, Henry. Because they really didn't feel confident on Overpass. They really didn't feel like it was their map. Now we're going to supposedly start moving into territory where they put a little bit more work in, and we'll start seeing some headshots coming from these guys. So already, second round, looking good. They've got 3 Kriegs, 2 M4s, and it's a force buy coming in here from Navi. Kevlar Deagles just trying to get back into this fight early here. They do not want to let that strong start on the pistol slip away from them.
They got Deagles and after. That's about it. They have no grenades and now no flamey. Opening up from automatic, and they can't really do much of this store. I don't think they'll be able to make a dent. Boomich and Guardian trying to save their cash. They just get Deagles, just Glock and Guardian's face. But that's a nice shot. Boomich will at least pull one back. That's going to be a Krieg or an M4 picked up. It will stand still for now, but the problem is Cloud9 don't have to really react to this one. There's no way Navi can even break out of the choke points. They picked up a flashbang. That's about as good as it gets for them. Towards inside they go. I guess just flash down the lower ramp. Yeah. See if you can trade out 1 kill, get that bomb down and see where it goes.
Cross your fingers and hope. Taking advantage of the Kriegs, though, are Cloud9. I like that. You don't need to hold close if you're Cloud9 right now with that scoped rifle. You can just hang back and wait for Navi to commit down the ramp and just try and pick them off as they make their way onto the site. So an appropriate response here from Cloud9. They've given up 1 player, but they should be able to mop it up from here. Electronic has been given that M4, and they're just lining it up. Mixwell, first line of contact. Going to spot it out. Has to be careful about not re-peeking into this, and now Daps, nobody, some good discipline being shown here by Navi. Nobody really giving him a target to work with.
Yeah, I think that's all. This is actually looking quite decent now for Navi. Things getting comfortable, especially with that shot connecting. That's wonderful from Simple. They have got kits available, but only a flashbang on the CT side now. Advantage Navi. Remember, there's 3 Deagles, a Glock. Guardian's back in the mix now. We'll see whether this play from Daps will yield 2 frags.
There's the second one's there. Guardian going to be able to pick him up now. The Krieg is going to come into play. Nice shot here from Subrosa, but he's going to get flanked out by Guardian. They have to make the play onto the point. 1 versus 2 now. And they get spotted, and there's the headshot from Subrosa. Nice save here from Cloud9. It got expensive. A little bit of hesitation on their side, but they are going to save 2 Kriegs and carry that on into the next round. So they do survive the gauntlet here.
Absolutely true. It was looking very good for Navi there, but Daps held his nerve, managed to pick up the all-important frag there. Guardian left in a 2 versus 1 and didn't have armor. Remember, he took the eco there considering he needs the AWP going forward. So unable to deliver, and the bomb planted. They do manage to get a Krieg out here. It's going to be Boomich going for their hero purchase. Remember, he didn't buy anything in the previous round to enable him to do just this. Krieg, armor, and a smoke. Going to be joined by some PD-50s and Deagles once again, so they can be dangerous in this round.
So we go for a change of pace, just YOLO straight out on a B. Doesn't look like it. We have the anti-rush nades in play, and Daps pushing aggressively. Boom, it's going to be gunned down immediately. They still save the Krieg, but he gets 2 kills with the MP9. He's looking for more, getting ahead of himself there, Daps. Simple there to punish Mixwell as well, and that's just like that. The man advantage still for Cloud9, but they give up 2 kills. And I'm thinking he probably didn't realize, oh, I mean, yeah, that's a tough one there for Daps.
Yeah, I guess if you get 2 kills, you feel like that position is going to be relatively clear, but ultimately now it's a 3 versus 2. Guardian with all the grenades, he's picked up so much. He's got the Krieg in hand as well, Jorma Simple and his Deagle. Neither players have the armor though, so this will be a difficult one. Automatic boosted up in towards Connector. Should be absolutely fine here on the Cloud9 side. He's got Kusta watching his Ivy position as well, and Subrosa to patrol inside. But it will be an out to play. Just going to swing out, hope for the best, look for a trade. Automatic will drop down, doesn't want to give up too much yet.
Nicely done. Guardian, just brave. Has to try and take that fight. No Kevlar, though, means he gets aim punched, and he's not going to be able to get anything. 45 seconds on the clock here for Simple, who collects the bomb. And now patiently waiting on the side. Unreal. Automatic. Again, missing shots.
Yeah, that was his. Remember, Simple with no armor as well. He should go down relatively easily. But still, he's got a chance now with 30 seconds on the clock. He's got so many angles to check out, though. I feel like he's going to walk into certain death. Kusta waits towards out. He's going to try and get the bomb down here just for that extra cash. Successful. So that's something. Still has a chance to win the round, but doesn't look likely. Kusta should be able to take him here, but no, it's a 1 versus 1. Subrosa with the challenge now. He has a smoke, an HE, and the kit.
Has Simple shown up to play, Hank?
I think he might have done. Ooh, it's enough.
Unbelievable. What a clutch. No Kevlar. Just a Krieg. All he needs. Simple is such a monster.
That's unreal. So they came in with just 1 Krieg there. Dab to the opening 2 frags. It's a 5 versus 3 and an anti-eco essentially here, but that's the opening kill from Simple. He ends up getting 4 in total. I guess you don't expect anything less from this young man at this point. Excellent work. And he actually takes a few shots at the start there, down to 28. Remember, no armor as well. The 4 spies are relentless now. MP9s and scouts. A Deagle for Mixwell. It was looking so good for Cloud9 there. Pretty promising start, but now back into nightmare territory. They're going to have the 4-man stack towards outside of Daps patrolling inner. MP9s will have to save the day here this time. A little bit more passive in their approach.
And Guardian getting ready for the peak. No Deagle spotted. A little bit of a shoulder peek there. Not going to get the timing right, unfortunately. And there's the smoke being forced out at Ivy, and so Navi now have to take a little bit of time with this. Although, with that molly down, this is going to be the setup. Boost over, try to use a one-way. In the meantime, Flamey clearing out exactly towards Brown Halls here, just trying to make sure that nothing's going on over here, because there has been quite a bit of aggression out of the B-site defense. And just making a little bit of noise, but we have the bomb making its way into main, and this is looking like it's going to be an A hit here from Navi.
I think you might be right there.
They got a quick pace going, Navi, as well.
Just waiting now, seeing if the CDs want to push. Automatic getting himself into a dangerous position. Smoke will provide cover for now. Speaking of which, Guardian will be deploying his towards outside momentarily. Boomich, the in-game leader alone towards Ivy. Looking to get information here, but it's a lot more than he bargained for. I don't like these approaches when you know you're up against the SMP. The first 3 kills go in favor of Cloud9, and the scout tags up Electronic as well. An underwhelming approach there from Navi as they get nothing done whatsoever. 25 seconds, they might as well save the AWP.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
How is this going to happen here? And it is looking like they're going to back off into T-spawn and hold on to their gear, which I do like to see. But how does that happen? The MP9s come through. Automatic, though, really stepping up in that round. He gets 2 kills. puts himself up and basically makes up for the mess that he had last round versus Simple.
You're absolutely right there, but the Force Spies continue to be successful here, it seems. It will be Cloud9 with 3 rounds against Navi's 2, but they saved the AWP and a Krieg. They'll certainly be buying back in response. But there it is. They managed to take the lead once again. Have a best of 1 here. If you didn't watch the games yesterday, Cloud9 looks woeful. I don't throw that word around lightly. It wasn't great, but this is looking much better. And for now, we'll see presumably a few AKs come out. Flaming on the Deagle. Simple has $4,000. He'll go for the Krieg and a Mac 10 for good measure. But this is all down to Guardian, really. He's had a rough few months. Hasn't really shone that brightly in the Navi jersey this time around. But we'll see if he can perform as we head into round number 6. Scout still for Kusta, and Guardian quickly towards Ivy once again. First kill comes in.
Oh, and that's a headshot on Flamey as well. So Flamey out of the picture already for Navi. Down a man, and Navi have a better buy than Cloud9, funnily enough. And again, we have the MP9s here for Cloud9.
Nice boost as well.
Oh, this could be clever.
Yeah, with the MP9, that's such a prime position. Difficult pre-fire. And Ivy hasn't been working out for Navi whatsoever. They keep probing that position, and that's going to be a guaranteed kill. Simple. Oh, the first one. He can spot the player boosted up, but still answering back. Cloud9, great work so far, maintaining the advantage. 4 versus 3. Electronic gets the information. That's from Simple. Brings it right back.
Yeah. There's the setup. Sub Rosa not realizing he'd been spotted. So into a 3-on-3 still. And Navi playing this patiently. 55 seconds on the clock. Still have a little bit of room to maneuver with. And we're out of smoke grenades here for Cloud9. So nothing here to stop Navi from starting to push through. Electronic not realizing that he may be vulnerable. A man at his back does decide to peek. Wins the duel versus Mixwell. Man advantage now for Navi, but Kusta just making that scout sing right now.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. We didn't see much from him yesterday, that has to be said. But now stepping up just when he's required to. But he's in a 2 versus 1. And Navi look to be applying the pressure. Surely no way he lands this shot, and will be Boomich to close things out. Forced by Semler, CSGO. It's a beautiful thing.
CSGO overtime.
Well, luckily no overtimes in this format. The best of ones have to lead to draws.
That's a good point. So yeah, that is something to keep in mind. Flamey looking focused.
A draw would be a nightmare for both teams here, really, especially Navi. They need to guarantee a win at this point.
I mean, that is the kind of result that opens the door for Astralis to go into the best.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. That's like, there's only like an absolute nightmare in terms of the situation for Astralis. There has to be so many different results come through for them to even stand a chance. Have to win all their games, of course, and then rely on teams like Navi dropping the ball. A draw would actually probably be kind of ideal.
Yeah. But we'll see. I mean, it's a 3-to-3 to score now. Krieg is in. Perfect peek here from Electronic. Kusta not knowing what would hit him there. Sub Rosa's a little worried about that angle now as well, and he's going to get pressured quickly here by Navi. Navi really want to open it up. And they're putting some decent pressure towards Ali. There's Sub Rosa with a headshot, though.
This is strange from Navi. They don't seem like they've got that killer instinct, those fundamentals down. They keep pushing towards Ivy alone after having the advantages and is giving it straight up with a rifle as well. It's a little bit disappointing, but either way, they still have a 4-on-4 situation. It's Guardian alone. They need to be very careful here. If he loses the AWP, that could be everything. And it's going to be Sub Rosa to start investigating this position, but walking to the crosshair of Guardian and his teammates. They'll be waiting towards the inside bomb site. We've got Automatic. Has looked decent so far. MP9 beneath the Pop Dog. Remember, he did sneak up before. Simple, a little bit more cognizant of it this time.
Just waiting for it. He can be lethal up close with the CZ, but that'll come down to spacing on the side of Navi. 2 players going together. And you've got Guardian rotating back over here to help out his Lance. Oh, he got heard, though, stomping around. Automatic knows what's coming. 30 seconds on the clock, and now's the time to go here for Navi. Automatic once again on the flank, and the instant headshot comes through from Dax. No kill, but he softens him up. Simple at range will take down Mixwell, but this could murder him. They are so low HP right now. Daps knows it, too. He denies the bomb plant. Out in the open, Flamey finding the shot, though, from on high, and they save the AWP. Nice recovery there from Navi.
Yeah. Very close, though. Cloud9 doing a lot of damage once again, but unable to find those last couple of frags. Was a chance for Automatic on the backstab we mentioned, but timing a little bit off. Got the first kill, but they repositioned. They managed to take the lead. Navi 4, Cloud9 3. Surely the eco at this point, and probably the first we've had so far. There's been plenty of Force Spies back and forth action, but Navi should be guaranteed a 5-3 scoreline unless something goes drastically wrong here in round number 8. In terms of the setup, 4 players towards the other side of Cloud9, and no real progression so far. This will be stacking and tucking themselves in.
Just up close now. Finally, a round of eco from Cloud9 at least. Oh, surprise, surprise. Simple, of course, going to win that duel. He is really the bane of Automatic's existence this round. I mean, Automatic, if he just faces Simple, he just seems to die. Gets 2 headshots against anybody else, but against Simple, he just dies.
He's too good. He's too powerful.
I mean, I guess it is Simple after all.
Well, he already has like a 3 versus 1 clutch on an eco round. Like, he's already made his statement on the server, but he's trying to farm some cash now. And that USP is not going to do a whole lot. Electronics starting to get warmed up now. 5-3. Money will be a little bit tight still. They can buy up into this one. Kusa can afford the AWP, but he's only got $5,000. But remember, we saw Mixwell AWPing mainly yesterday. So will that trend continue? It's going to be 4 actions so far. Mixwell, 4,300 yet to purchase into this round. Number 9 coming out. Boomich still with the MAC-10, which is going to be dangerous, actually. There's 3 players out there without helmets. Actually 4 now. Just daps with the FAMAS. An AWP for Mixwell. It's one of the few maps that really makes sense on these days.
Quick exit out through the A main. Simple taking point once again, hoping to create an opening here, and pretty sure you heard those steps. Knows somebody is close for the CT side. Unfortunately turned right into that flash, so that kind of slows him down a little bit. But as the smoke clears, it's going to be who can win this duel here on Kusta and Simple. Who reacts first? It's going to be Simple, but he doesn't get it. He tags them both.
Yeah.
But doesn't get the kill.
Looks like that's his frag all day long, but Cloud9 have the advantage now. And Kusta looking to get aggressive here. Flashbang in towards main entrance, getting a little bit dangerous for Navi. Guardian missing the shot, not looking his usual self, that's for sure. Now it's up to Flamey in towards the inside area, and at this point, Mixwell waiting. He won't be aware that he's going to be in this position. That's going to be Electronic dropping at this point. Flamey surely done for. He has got Mixwell right next to him, and he can hear him.
And there it is. Do we have... No, that was a FAMAS that he dropped. You don't want that. You want the nade, but leave the FAMAS. Throw the FAMAS off a cliff, actually. Just get rid of it.
Put it on burst fire. Very effective.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I used to, like, Source you could DM with FAMAS, and it was great.
That was wild in Source. Actually, the burst fire was super legit. Like, if you were in positions like in CT spawn and Dust 2, like looking up towards short, burst fire, you just pick off heads.
Yeah.
Like, it was real nice.
It was nice. I remember that. It was a lot of fun. But then, for whatever reason, it's just like, let's not actually have any value to this gun whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't know why they haven't addressed that. Like, the burst fire on the Glock sucks. The FAMAS, it sucks. Like, why even have them if they're not even functional? Like, it's one of the things that's always frustrating me.
Well, we have so many questions and so few answers, Henry.
It's
but we can speculate for a long time.
Yeah.
What's factual, though, what we can look at objectively, is that Navi are in the lead. 5-4 on the T-side of trade in the first half. And Kusta just eviscerating that push.
Yeah, nice work from him. He's looking very sharp, I have to say. One of the players that didn't perform yesterday, to be fair, no one really did on Cloud9.
Yeah, no.
Daps was top fragging, so that's always going to be a problem. No disrespect to him, but he's the one building the team. He comes up with the strategies. He kind of holds the flanks, and his teammates are supposed to do the fragging. That's what holds towards inside. Another default here from Navi. They have got the lead. They've arguably already got enough rounds on the T side of Train. Obviously, they'd like a lot more, but in terms of necessities, 5 is perfectly fine.
Oh, yeah, indeed. Well, we've seen a change here. I mean, Electronic trying to make it look like it's going to be a normal sort of situation where there will be a presence main, presence pop for Navi.
This hasn't worked out for them, though. They've tried this again and again with one player pushing towards Ivy. He'll go down, and at that point, it's just very telegraphed that they're heading towards inside because no one else is there. And we'll see if Sabrosa can come out on top once again.
He's been winning this duel a couple times now. Electronic, as the smoke clears, this is it. Time to shine. And he gets that shot.
Not even the scope there. That's pretty beautiful stuff. That's even better. First 2 kills go in favor of Electronic. And they're like, you know what? Probably should cancel the inside play. Let's go towards outside. He found 2 kills there. Make it 3 as he continues his rampage here.
Ooh, great positioning, though, from Mixwell. Doesn't decide to hold the angle, though. Worried about getting flanked out by Electronic, and that's fair. Electronic might have had that kill there in a moment.
They might as well save at this point. It's a 5-on-2. Money's not fantastic. Have to just hold towards inner. Hope they can hold on to their weapons, but that's all Electronic. There's not much strategy there. He just walks out Ivy by himself and kills 3.
Flaming. Kills off Daps, no problem. I mean, if I'm Navi right now, I don't even really care about getting the op off of Mixwell. Just keep building your bank, really, then worry about what this op is going to be capable of in the next round. Because now you're going to give a kill for free there. Guardian goes out, so now you've lost your perfect round. And there's the flank. So Boomich does catch him. But Navi now 6-4, extending their lead.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. And like we said, the money was pretty much battered and bruised on the CT side. They're 6-4 down, $2,000 for Sabrosa. Same story for Kusta. Electronic just absolutely destroys him here. I didn't see this shot. Oh, just beautiful. There's nothing you can do about that. He was certainly the MVP of yesterday's Navi's games, and he's looking to continue that trend.
What did he do? Drop 33, I think?
I think it was 38.
Yeah, oh, no way.
I think it was, yeah. Maybe I'm completely off. Maybe I'm just...
That's insane, though. I mean, I believe it. Electronic has always had that talent. And it seems like on Navi, he's starting to hit his stride, him and Simple. They're just that wombo combo. Round of Eco coming in here from Cloud9, though, and Daps will catch Flaming. There's the shot from Guardian, though, holding aggro, and the rest of it's falling apart here for Cloud9. Sub Rosa hoping that he can play clever here in the smoke. Might be able to find Simple. Awkward. This is where you're just waiting. Is he going to show himself? Is he not? Turning into the guessing game. And it's over. So 7-4 on the T side for Navi. And they're looking just confident, man. They're looking so good.
Yeah, it's just everyone's hitting their shots. Nothing too complicated or technical being presented. Just default rounds. Find your kills. Plant the bomb. Job done. And up against the Mixer AWP here. So Cloud9 had some wind in their sails in the earlier rounds. Managed to win a few force buys. And unfortunately now things starting to get out of reach. If they lose this map, there's pretty much no chance they can make it to the final. I think it's guaranteed at that point. They'll be pretty much guaranteed a last place position. It will be interesting to see how the Astralis game's getting on against Liquid. Mixwell, oh, against the Electronic there. Fully flash, gets the first kill.
There you go. Get aggressive. You're going to start taking some risks, making some plays here if you want to shut down Navi when Navi just keep going bonkers aggressive against you like that. So, solid play.
Astralis back, by the way, 9-2.
Yeah, I'm thinking Astralis are going to have a real run back. Glaive was looking pissed, right?
Yeah, when he came out today, he was like, I've got to do something about this.
Yeah, I think they just had a tremendously bad off day yesterday, and today is going to be a bit more competitive.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, because they've already like, okay, well, it can't be worse than you, exactly. Right, lads? So,
yeah,
gotta remove that pressure at least.
Last, but again, on home soil as well. That's the most fascinating part about it.
It is their eternal struggle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just Atlas putting no, it's not Atlas. Who am I talking about? Sisyphus, right? Pushing the boulder up the hill.
Exactly.
Atlas has got that boulder on him. But that's Glaive, you know, that's Glaive. He's just always carrying the team, right? He's got everything on his shoulders. All of the pressure of leadership just on his shoulders permanently.
Well, CSGO continues to surprise every single map, that's for sure. But for now, it's a 4-4. Cloud9 did manage to get that opening pick towards Ivy. The Kusta goes down, courtesy of Guardian, and it's Sub Rosa now. That's a difficult position to play. They know exactly where you are. He manages to get one, but surely not the second. They will trade blow. 20 seconds remaining now. Bomb looking to be planted towards outside. They're pretty much committed towards this position with that bomb in that spot. It's Mixwell. He's going to get this. Surely can the trade come through. Pop dog though. There's automatic. It's a 1 versus 1. Simple versus Daps. I know who I favor here, but it's looking like a decent position for Daps. He's towards Ivy right now. He'll deny the plant. He's won the round.
And that's just an impossibility for Simple to worry about because he's thinking, okay, Daps last man alive. He's going to be coming from inner sight somewhere.
Exactly.
I'm going to go ahead and try and plant so that I'm covered from connector at least. And just luck of the draw there for Simple that it doesn't break his way. So nice play there from Daps. Clutch round that Cloud9 desperately needed. And off the bat of positive aggression like that. Mixwell, that was a big round for him. 2 kills, but one of them is, you know, trying to put some pressure on Navi towards Ivy, which is what they need to do because they keep giving it up to Electronic for free.
The problem is, though, they win the round, sure, but only one player survives.
Yeah.
That means they're going to get 32.50 per player into this round. You can see the MP9s are out, the FAMAS, the AWP is safe, sure, but there's barely any utility, no kits. You've just won a round, and you're feeling like you lost it.
Just need those nades. Whatever you can do to get the nades. 7-5, Navi in the lead. And Boomich trying to bait. Oh, he spotted it. Information gathering there from Boomich. He got clipped earlier by Automatic with the CZ, but didn't work out that time. The eternal duel continues over at Ivy. The standoff between Sub Rosa and Electronic. Oh, what is that? Kusta gets the kill on Simple at range?
That's kind of insane, actually. Like, how much damage do you have to do there? You have to like hit like 3 dinks at that range, I'd assume, but he makes it work. It's a very clean kill. And they're taking down the Danger Man. Simple.
The Danger Man.
Well, considering what he did to them with just a deagle, managed to get 4 kills in total, I'm sure they've got a bit of a sigh of relief there. 40 seconds remaining, and only 1 flash on the Navi side. How do they get back into this round? Kusa just patrolling. They popped up position, drops an incendiary as well. It's the perfect time to get it down there. 30 seconds on the clock. They're going to have to be forced towards outside. Electronic has been great in this position, but Sub Rosa, a different angle this time, gets another frag. Lovely stuff.
Well, there it is, but he's still doing damage. So Electronic drops him down to half HP. 20 seconds left. Oh, Guardian, it doesn't break his way. Instead, it's Mixwell. Hits the shot that drops the bomb in the open. Flamey out up top, just getting caught in a crossfire, doesn't know where to look. And Electronic, just like that, down to 50 HP. 5 seconds on the clock. Just trying to survive it, but Kucha walks right in there. Nicely done there by Automatic. He might not have gotten money. He might have died. Let's see. Did he get any money or not?
It looks like everyone's got cash. I think we're good to go.
Okay. Because he might have died right after the time ran out there, and that would have been brutal for him.
Electronic will be purchasing into this round with a Krieg. I'm not sure whether the others will join him. I think this is one of those tactical purchases that Navi really were the trailblazers of. They showed us how powerful this could be, especially with Simple. Just could be Electronic this time, but he has been absolutely fantastic in the 3 maps we've seen so far from him.
So it's the Russian AK?
Exactly.
It's back?
Yeah, that's it. It's the Krieg now, of course, but just as effective, if not more so.
And the hands of Electronic, I think I'm fine with that. Simple's kind of quieted down a little bit. He had such a strong start. He's at 14 frags. Electronic trying to catch up, though, with 13. And once again, it's Daps. No, Sub Rosa. Never mind. Okay, it's Sub Rosa who's top fragging this time. 10 kills on the board for Cloud9 for Sub Rosa. So he has been hitting some shots. He has been trying to stymie the blood loss here for Cloud9.
Yeah, this is much more promising for Cloud9, that's for sure. Looking like they're working as a unit, a team, instead of having one player find a couple of kills and everyone drops. Train seems to be much more beneficial for them, but they're still down 7-6 on their CT side. They want to be winning out this half now, if they can possibly help it. Up against the pistols here. Electronic with decent firepower, but Sabrosa, he'll catch him towards Ivy. That should be the round, unless we'll see Simple with the Krieg, no armor, pull things back.
Nicely done there. Makes off the flank. Simple this time does get overwhelmed. A flawless anti-eco round coming in here for Cloud9. Tying it up 7-7 going into the 15th round of the half. Money will be on board here for Navi. Flamey could drop an op for Guardian if he wanted.
Yeah, I think they certainly will. Like, you want Guardian with the AWP and a map by Train. A decent attempt there from Navi, trying to get out towards Ivy, but unfortunately the positioning of the CTs is just fantastic. Simple not really enjoying himself out there by the looks of things. Emotional character, that's for sure. They've got enough rounds, like we said. 5 would have been enough. But now they've got 7. They'll probably end up losing this half, considering what we've seen in the last few rounds. Cloud9 starting to look quite comfortable. They've got 3 Kriegs on their CT side. Very beneficial weapons to have on the defense. Mixwell, the AWP, starting to get stronger and stronger. And there's Daps, in-game lead up. Doesn't have to do much in this round. So everything's working. Everything's looking good. Round 15 now. Will they present any aggression? Mixwell tried it towards Ivy successfully. Could be a good one to throw in at the last round, but I think they know they have the advantage in terms of the money. The AWP will be dropped, I believe. Guardian taking it out there. Currently sat on 10 frags. Boomich and Even on 6, and the same story for Flamey.
Got no early nade damage, but again, aggression. Really liking this here. Putting a little bit of pressure over here at Ivy, and Electronic just some shots through the smoke, but this is great. This is what Cloud9, it led to success the last time they were able to put Electronic a little out of sorts over here on this side of the map early on.
Yeah, that smoke's so powerful as well. We talked about this in Turkey. When you get that smoke down there, it means they're not sure of the players towards the dumpster position. They have to Molotov it. They have to use some utility to even gain control of Ivy now. Mixwell in a great spot to shut down his inner approach. A little bit clumsy with the movement here, but it's fine. Avoids a flat to nail this shot, no problem. And that's surely good for 1. Make it 2. Bombs down. It's not looking like the usual Navi, I have to say. These executions are pretty lackluster.
Yeah, what's going on with Guardian there? Not able to trade that kill. You'd expect him to nail it. Electronic working his way out onto the A side. The bomb has been dropped on lower ramp, and so what he's hoping for is exactly this, to catch somebody out of position on the side of Cloud9. He's not going to have any way to know that Automatic is lurking. Sure enough, it will be Cloud9 stabilizing in the end, 8-7 at the end of the half.
Yeah, they win the half. That's something at least. It was a bit of a forced-by battle to kick off this first half of Train. But overall, they managed to actually look pretty decent towards the end there, Semler. I'm actually quite impressed they pulled this one around. Still, not a great scoreline in general. 8-7, sure, you've won the half, but it's 7 rounds for Simple & Co. on their T side. They're going to be happy with that at least. Maybe not over the moon, but they'll be like, well, we can still win this game.
I mean, it certainly is better than the total destruction on Overpass that we had to cast yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Cloud9, anything is better than that. And so at least they're showing us that some of their players can hit shots today. And, well, now we're going to get into the T side of the map. And the T side of the map is where we really saw them struggle.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. So the CT side, they all know how to play. They can hold their positions. But I think on the T side, you need the coordination, the cohesion, and the executions. That's what they seemed to lack yesterday. Their timings were off. The smokes were going down after people would die. The Molotovs would be out of position. It was a nightmare.
It was really rough.
It was
a hard game to cast. But, you know, guys, before we get into that second half, we're going to take a quick break. So we'll be right back in just a few moments' time, and we'll get into the second half. And so here we have it. Back from the break, Cloud9, they managed to save themselves at the end of the first half. They came out ahead 8-7 on their CT side of Train. Now we get to see what they're capable of on the T side, Henry.
Yeah, we're going to have to see something quite special here. It was a series of unfortunate events yesterday for Cloud9. As I mentioned before the break, the smoke timings were off. The pacing in general looked pretty bad. They looked like they were leaving the bomb and T-spawn towards playground. Couldn't really get any coordination going for themselves. But it's a new day. It's much better so far, but their CT side is always going to be a lot more manageable than the T side, especially against Navi, who are going to have a lack of respect for them. They're going to be pushing everywhere and trying to get these kills. We'll see what the Pistol brings in. It's going to be one smoke, make it two on the T side. They've got a Molotov as well, suggest they'll certainly go towards inside and try and save that Molotov for a post-plant situation if they get the bomb down. They could also use it towards connector, but with the two smokes, I'd say they're going to use those one toward connector and have a post-plant smoke as well. We'll see.
Guardian has held on to his smoke. Interesting. He's holding towards Ivy, though. But the spot, this doesn't give anything away. Simple is thinking better of peeking, though. I like this discipline from Simple. Because Cloud9, they're just waiting. They're hoping that somebody's going to go peek aggressively like that. Nade goes in, just misses him, and now the push begins. Up close with the CZ75. Play needs to find some goods, and it's not going to happen. Sub Rosa and Mixwell. Both kills going their way. Simple still lurking. One tap, two taps. There you go, Simple!
That's so sick, it's unbelievable. He will be shut down, but I didn't think he stood a chance there. As the Guardian missing the shots towards connector. He's not looking himself, Semler.
Man, you would expect Guardian to just hit those shots every day. Instead, it's Boomish. There's the one. Can he even get on this bomb, though, in any real way? Because Automatic is going to be able to just keep him off of it, it seems like.
Yeah, the kit's in connector as well, so he's in a world of trouble here. He'll just pull the fuse and hope for the best, and that plan's gone astray. We're going to have Automatic closing things out, so there we have it. Cloud9 on fire.
Man, Simple is just incredible, though.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so clean. Just one tap, one tap.
Aware as well. Like, Kusta played that perfectly. He let his teammates go towards inside. They managed to lose a couple of frags. You think, okay, at this point, it's going to be clear. Surely he won't be detecting him in this position, but of course, he just absolutely nails him.
Just one bullet, one tap each time.
Yeah.
He's so sick.
Not enough, though. Force Spy coming into the second round. We'll see the 5-7s and the Deagles, Guardian with the Scout, who has looked like he's dropping the ball in a few departments here. Will the scout find any success? So 5-7 up close and personal towards the hot dog position. Guardian looking to find tags. He doesn't necessarily need the headshots. He needs to do damage so he can set up the pistols to finish them off.
Playing with fire there, Guardian. Goes for the repeat, gets punished. That sets it up for Simple. Missing the headshot, but still gotta keep him honest. Oh, that's the bomb drop. That's Simple! Ooh. Once again, Simple.
Don't like to see that.
He's such a monster.
Every time.
Oh, you're thinking this is so good, though, for Cloud9. 3 players towards Ivy. They'll be able to trade. Maybe if they lose one, it's fine. The others are there to refrag. And just not happening. Navi, man, they just hit so many shots.
Well, then.
Well, Sasha's that kind of, he's that quality player where if he believes he's better than you, he's better than you.
Exactly.
He's not backing off. He is going to manhandle you.
The smoke as well, pretty brutal. Give it automatic position. 54 HP. No bomb, of course. 3 CTs just around that C4. Make it 4 now. All of them just in position. And at this point, he's just hoping that he'll catch a few players off guard, perhaps, but still smoked out. Once again, this is agonizing for automatic. Nothing can be done.
Is Simple actually going to go towards main and just block him in? It looks like it.
Automatic seems to be aware.
He's too much. Oh, he made the noise. Big is up. If somehow Automatic did not get that kill.
Yeah, that would have been a shame. Well then.
10 seconds and he's just going to be saving the Krieg. Boomich is thinking about it though. I think he's going to get into Pop Dog.
He's got the Mac 10, right? I guess he might as well go for it.
YOLO. Oh, and he gets it too.
Of course he does.
Wait. Yeah, he died after the clock too, so no money for Automatic.
Oh, you're right. $600. That's the worst possible way to close out the round for them.
Can't even get Kevlar.
Oh, they're going to have to... at least he has $600, right? He can get like a CZ at least, but that's about as good as it gets for him.
He should just be the nade donkey for this round.
He can't even get Kevlar.
Get a smoke.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, he doesn't even do that.
CZ. Just has
doesn't even do that.
CZ, no armor, no nades. Really far from ideal, to be honest with you, but a chance, I suppose, as they'll send Sabrosa out towards the main entrance. And Sentry will lock him in a very awkward spot, and he'll be taken down by the flames.
Burns alive. Terrible way to go. Electronic's going to catch Mixwell, and you've got Kusta going for a peek. But Flamey spotted him, backs off. And so Cloud9 really trying to just play this slow and steady. They had such a nice clean round on the pistol in terms of execution, right? Kind of want to see something like that again where they don't need, they wait out the anti-rush nades, sure, but then as soon as those nades clear, just throw all the nades in and try and get some kind of execute onto a site at this point. Because once again, the duels aren't going your way.
Certainly not. Kusta alone towards inside, hoping to force some rotations here, but it's going to have to be some shift he'll put in. Does sneak past. He's undetected for now. He's communicating that, so will they fall back and actually join him?
Flamey puts the Galil to good use.
Yeah, they did rotate. Unfortunately, I think that's the bomb right there. It's going to be automatic giving it up. And presumably the round as well. As they fully invested into this one, it's going to be 9-9. They have to take an eco into the next round. Bombs down. Daps better off dying than surviving this time. Needs the cash.
They really need to have a perfect round here, though, Navi. And they do it. All right, so Electronic shuts him down. All 5 alive here for Navi. And this really puts Cloud9 in a bind. Because that was all their money, so they're going to give another round of eco and probably a hard eco here.
Yep.
So you could have 2 back-to-back rounds here for Navi where all 5 survive. So the money's going to be excellent on the side of Navi going forward.
Yeah, that's a good point. You can't do anything with this. You can't even really bring P250s out. You just have to take the hard eco, just rush inside, get it over with, see if you can get a bomb down, but it's killing 1 kill. But this is about as bad as it gets.
Yeah, Flamey's got the MP9 close as well, so if they do that, he's just going to have a field day. He's going to make that money. 1 towards Pop. Simple. He's playing with fire. Multiple spotted though, but Flamey picks up 1, 2, and 3. Drops the bomb. I don't even care if Simple gets this last one. We've already got 3 MP9 kills for Flamey.
It's good from Simple though. As you mentioned, they need to start with some perfect rounds here. He could have challenged that one against the Glock, but he makes sure, I'm not going to give an M4 up. There's plenty, a couple of kills there. Sabrosa gets it, and this lock him in now.
No, Simple is smart enough to actually leave it for Flamey. I honestly think that too. I'm not just saying it. I think Simple, look, he's even facing. It's Guardian who robs the kill, but I mean, and he's probably going like, dude, why are you taking that shot?
Yeah,
Guardian was like, I need a kill.
I'm not having the best showing here. I won't lie to you.
I need a kill. You know, but you could have let Flamey just keep farming with the MP9. Simple is that kind of smart player, though. He will be like, all right, MP9, go, kill.
Yeah,
kill everything.
Guy with a Glock, no armor. Just let the SMGs finish things off. Wow, here we go then. The Kriegs are out on both sides. Just the one on the CT forces. The Galil's still there for Boomich. And we'll now have relatively good utility on the Cloud9 side, enough to have an execution. That's what we wanted to see. I think they have to bring out those more tactical approaches. They're not winning out on the duels right now. Need to get some post-plant positions down. And Mixwell will find that first incision. Jumps out towards main entrance just for a bit of intel. Doesn't spot anything. Boomer's just trying to lock them out with the smoke, which he will do momentarily.
There's the spot. Smoke in a moment. If then combinations happening here smoothly for Navi. They're into double digits, 10-9 in the lead. And the big buy round here for Cloud9. They need to make this expensive for Navi. If they lose a round, they just need to drop as many as they can and force Navi to spend some money. It's looking like another inner hit here. We got the rotation with the bomb coming up. Dap's worried a little bit about main, perhaps? No, okay, he's rethinking it, and it is looking like it's going to be the main, the B hit for Cloud9. Just YOLO down and pick up a plant.
Well, just one player towards Ivy, that's Sabrosa. I would assume he's going for the backstab play. He does smoke, though, towards Ivy, so he's going to hold rotations on this side of the map. Presumably, that'll be Boomich and Electronic, but they've got 3 CTs towards inner. 30 seconds remaining. It has to be a final commitment here. Down they go towards the lower ramp.
Flamey kills Kusta, though. Simple is here to watch Flamey's back as well. Flamey needs to trust. Oh, but Flamey stands just a little bit too far out, and that opens it up. Of course, Simple's going to hit that shot every day of the week. Takes his time. They know exactly where the other guy is. Daps is pinned behind the bomb train now.
Oh, there is a chance for Sabrosa, though. Remember, he was coming from Ivy. He might be able to do something with this, but if Daps needs to stay alive as long as he can, Sabrosa gives his position up. That might be it. Needs to nail this one. It's not the cleanest, but it will do. Simple 2 versus 1. Barely any time remaining. Oh, no bullets as well. Sabrosa saved by the magazine there. It's going to be a round for Cloud9. Only one surviving. Plenty of money on the Navi side. The inside execution didn't look like it was going to work out so well for them. They were very apprehensive to commit to that one. We saw Flamey gets the first kill with the incendiary, but Sabrosa saves the day from CT Spore. Managed to get a couple of frags there and close things out against Simple, who ran out of bullets.
And there's only so much you can do if you're Simple.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a one-man army, but you got 30 rounds in the mag, man. You gotta do what you can there. I'm surprised Boomich dies. I mean, do they not communicate that Sub-Rosa's in the back line? He's just not even facing him. Interesting, but that's the way it breaks down. Guardian, though, gonna kick things off with a strong kill. Guardian with 2 and Simple on the op. Double op setup now for Navi, and Cloud9 try to change up the pace. They try to get out through A main quick, and that ends up costing them.
It was looking like a nice approach from Cloud9. Changed the pace up completely, fast outside execution. Yeah. They had smokes down as well, but the double orb setup, Guardian and Simple. No one wants to go up against that.
Well, Guardian, man, he woke up there.
Yeah.
Been a little bit quiet so far this map, but finds a kill, or 2 of them, in fact. And this is actually worst case scenario now for Cloud9 because you won the last round.
Yeah.
But now Navi, if they keep all 5 alive here, all that great work you did on the economy just goes away.
Well then, just Daps, not the best situation for him, I'm not going to lie. Mac 10, 5-on-1, bomb down, now no utility. And what really can he do with this?
Not a whole lot, especially because Electronic is pushed all the way through, and so Electronic's going to have control of the hallways now. And yep, you can see, just ready and waiting.
The dirtiest position on the map, behind the fridge. And it's going to be a kill. That's going to even do it. He can't even challenge at that range. He just wants to go down. Make sure he gets the money. Navi will take the lead 11-10. But you're absolutely right. Money is destroyed at this point. And it's not even in that position where you might as well just force buy. They're going to have to take another hard eco and let it go 12-10. And then try and get themselves back in the game with the full purchase. So, back and forth, but Navi certainly in the lead for now. In more ways than one. So we'll see a couple of Deagles and P250s, that's about it. One flash, that suggests an inside play again. Let's flash over and hope for the best. Could flash that Pop Dog as well, I suppose, but inside is generally your best bet.
But everybody grouped up together. A little bit of firepower with Sub-Rose on the Deag. He's been hitting some headshots, so we'll see if he's able to do it again. Aggressive smoke up the ramp, though. That's going to slow things down for Cloud9. And so 11-10, Navi in favor, and we have once again Anti-rush positions actually taken up here by Navi. Simple and Flamey holding pretty far back. They'll have the Krieg, I do believe. Yeah, Flamey's got a Krieg, and then obviously Simple with the AWP. So
this will have to be one hell of a flashbang.
Oh. No duck hunt, but Flamey's still there to take down Gusta.
Oh, the nade as well. That's going to die the plant, I think. Oh, not quite. They get it down, so that's something. They're going to get extra $800 for that fire. This was the full eco. There's the burst fire. And Zabroza, he said he's getting headshots so far, just to get at least 1 kill. And they get the bomb planted. In the context of that round, that was absolutely fine. A kill on the bomb plant, that's all you could ask for, really.
Wait, what?
Krieg's more valuable than yours.
Okay, Boomich saves it, though. Like, Guardian changed one op for the other. It's like, actually, I like your skin more, bro. Like, what was that? Boomich barely snagged Simple's op in time to save it there.
Well, they got it in the end. The double orb setup will remain.
Maybe Guardian, that's what he's thinking. You know, it's like, oh, man, if I use Simple's op,
yeah,
I'll be that much better.
Channel that power.
It's possible, man. Channel your inner Simple. And in the meantime, Astralis match point against Liquid.
Yeah, absolutely true. That's a big game.
That's good. And that's, I mean, that's a redemption story there for Astralis, isn't it? If they can take down Liquid, they are a bit of the nemesis.
Yeah, that's the final lever on once, but unlikely we'll get it considering the leaderboards right now. Astralis will be picking up their first map victory, it looks of things, but for now, kill for Cloud9. They've got a 5-on-3 now. Surely they'll commit towards inside. The bomb's on this side of the map, but Simple, he is as well. He spots one, doesn't manage to find the kill. They'll cross over towards the bomb site here as the flashbangs come through. He's in a difficult spot. Needs to nail both of these shots. Unable to connect just yet, and he'll be trying to deny the plan, but it looks like Cloud9 have got this one, surely.
Oh, automatic. Winning the duel versus Guardian. And there's only so much the Simple can do now. This is kind of where you want to back off if you're Simple. It's a 2v5 retake scenario. Oh, there's a shot. Kusta, though, peaks in time to get the punish. Electronic nowhere near his teammate. Not going to be able to support him. He does make it a little bit more expensive here for Cloud9.
Yeah, they want to hold on to what they have right now. They haven't got the resources to challenge him at all. Let him keep it. That's different school of thought, it seems.
Do not hunt.
They've got plenty of cash on the Navi side.
Do not hunt.
Don't know why he's done that.
I mean, you know that they're filthy rich on Navi's side. Killing Electronic doesn't do anything. I mean, maybe you take the Krieg out of his hands, but I mean, they're going to full buy next round regardless, so.
Yeah, and look at the money now. They needed that extra player to survive. It just wasn't worth it.
Tough break there. But Cloud9 still keeping it competitive, 11-12. And it seems like it's still absolutely possible for them to run this back. Kusta finds the one, and this was automatic, finally hitting some headshots here.
Yeah, as we mentioned, he was the lowest rated player in the entire tournament yesterday. A former star, that's for sure, on that Cloud9 roster, and looking much better today. So a tactical timeout. I'm not sure who called this one. I assume it was Cloud9. We'll have a look. Chatting now as we'll work out what the setup is for the next round. As you mentioned, lots of money on the Navi side. Flamey has $12,000. So presumably we'll see that double orb setup come out once again.
It's looking like Astralis won versus Liquid.
He won't. Deagles in the hands of Plofsky. Deagles in the hands of Nip. Like every...
Hello? Okay.
Yes, all right, we're good.
We're back. Double orb setup, Simple and Guardian, and yes, I feel like Astralis did close things out there, no problem whatsoever. So they've got their first map victory here at Blast Pro Series Copenhagen. Home soil, managing to at least pick up a map now. Kriegs, though, for Cloud9 in this one. Mixed well with the AWP. What's the matter with that Krieg as they hold him to a default position here. Bombs down in T-spawn. Mixwell is looking for the first frag if possible. They'll spot one. Actually hits the shot as well. Boomish under 57. He'll fall back. Drops the smoke.
In the meantime, Brown Hall. So good map control coming in here for Cloud9 now. They are going to get to now pick and choose where they want to go. Some aggression. But that's fine. Electronic more than happy to back off, hold E-box. And it's looking like it's time to go here for Cloud9. They're getting the nades in. Smoke there to block off Ivy, so Boomich has to rotate around. Still gathered up by A main as well. And it's looking like they're just now, automatic is just now starting to work his way back over towards Pop Dog. 50 seconds on the clock. At what point do Cloud9 decide to go? It's going to have to be now. They need time to maneuver. What's their nade count out, though? They've only got what? They've got a couple of smokes still, so they should be lining those up and getting ready to go here.
Well, it looks like Mixwell will be doing just that. He's got the flashbang in hand as they'll go out towards the main entrance. Time is of the essence, though. 30 seconds, 3 CTs ready and waiting for them. It's going to have to be a hell of a flashbang. actually dissuade Simple from getting that first kill, and at this point need to make their way towards the bomb side. It's going to be doing chopping things up, but Simple still holding strong. He looks like he's got all the information required, and does he spot him? He does, but Dax will take him down.
Just a second too late there. Still a 3-on-3. Nice flank coming in. BAHRAIN having a big round right now. Bomb is attempted to go down. Electronic missing the shot. 2-on-2. Automatic. 7 HP. Now it's on Mixwell. And BAHRAIN! Another kill for him.
Yeah. 3
in the round so far, and if he finds, I mean, he could have that quad if he takes down Automatic. Bomb is planted for Automatic, so he doesn't have that to worry about at least.
Well, the HP is 7 on the automatic side of things, but he'll do his best here just to hold the cross from Ivy. When's the defuse coming in here? No one near the bomb at this stage. Main entrance, that'll be a hell of a shot. Automatic nails it. Is it the full defuse? Automatic actually might have done this one at this stage. Is it enough? I don't think so. It's going to be on the skin of his teeth for BAHRAIN. I think he has this one.
He does.
And then we go. Lovely.
Super solid. Picks up the AWP, saves that for Guardian or Simple as well. What a round from BAHRAIN. He just saved his team. That goes the way of Cloud9 if he's not there getting those multi-kills, because it's Simple. He had his impact here, but he just barely misses Daps. Very nice work coming in here for Navi. 13-11 on the CT side. They maintain their economy as well, so they will be full bot going into this round. Whereas for Cloud9, it's still going to be Kevlar Pistol, a half buy on their side. So they did get that bomb plant. They did get a bit of bonus money, and they're going to make use of that here and try and improve their odds in this all-important round.
It's a very important one. It's a partial buy. Navi looking for around 14 here. Their money will be broken if they give this one up. Cloud9, a very slight chunk. That HG can do a lot of damage there, about 100. As BAHRAIN to open things up, it's going to be the USP getting the double kill at this point, and we'll see now if this 3 versus 2 will lead to any sort of success. Cloud9 will have automatic once more in that managed position. They keep challenging though. It's going to be a 2-on-1. 1 minute 15 remaining, but that's not an issue whatsoever. It will be the round for Navi, but that's just a partial buy though, and we'll see the money sit around $4,000. A little bit more in some cases. Cloud9 will have 5K on Mixwell, means he can actually bring out the AWP and some armor. And we're going to round number 26. Looking to close things out if they can. It's looking likely now. It's been, like you said, it's a competitive game from Cloud9, but in this format, the best of ones, you're already 0-2. Getting close doesn't really cut it.
You need to get the job done.
Yeah.
Just like we need to get the job done, Henry. We're now live in the arena. Hello, everybody in Copenhagen. 14-11, Navi in the lead and on the brink of closing down this all-important map for them in the run of this tournament. And so you've got some more aggression. Simple's just been so aggressive in Brown Halls all match long. And now he's just going to be pushing for it. Electronic winning the fight versus Daps, who pushed A main as well. So Cloud9 really feeling the pressure, and Electronic just taking the fight to him.
Well, Sabrosa will pull one back. That's all the way at T-spawn and recover the bomb as well. It's a 4 versus 3 now. A must-win round for Cloud9. They won't be able to recover a 15-11 deficit. That would just be too much to handle. They've got no money right now as well. This is decent for Mixwell. Nice preemptive shot there towards the backtracks, and he might be able to get a second. That's much more like it from Mixwell. Now they have inside control. There is a chance they can pull this round back. It's short at 3-on-2, but they've got time to rotate. Electronic and Guardian might be better off saving the weapons here. And looks like that might be the case. They make their way towards Ivy. A round stolen away there by Cloud9.
Yeah, and off the back of Mixwell. What a flick shot. Thought he was dead to rights, but he manages to hit it. Unbelievable. And they finally managed to break Navi's economy. They finally managed to make them spend all their money. And so Navi, not going to be too pleased about this. They hold on to a Krieg and an AWP. But Cloud9 really shouldn't bother hunting too much. I mean, you need to keep the 3 alive here for Cloud9. You've got some work ahead of you here for Cloud9. So just try and fight your way out. Figure out where you can be safe when the bomb goes boom. And look to the next round. Cloud9, at least now, they got a chance.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely do. Mixwell. 2 fantastic shots, and they'll keep 3 players up as well. Guardian and Electronic working towards Ivy and T-spawn, looking to shut down any hunting players. I think Cloud9 have learned their lesson in that regard, though. As they pull one back, they deny match points, at least for now. And they'll save the AWP and the Krieg on 2 of the most dangerous players. Guardian and Electronic. It's going to be a solid shift out. 5 versus 3. It all goes horribly wrong. So Bro's holding towards T-spawn. Mixwell, this sequence was lovely. I don't know how he got the kill on the second play here. How he didn't even spot him. How did he make that work?
Sick flick. That's some quick work from our Spaniard there.
Yeah.
Beauty. And, well, we will get the buy coming in from Navi. Not the strongest one. BAHRAIN is stuck on a CZ75, but we've seen how effective he can be up close with that pistol. And in the meantime, it's Flamey holding solo towards B. Guardian, in fact, rotated out here to hope and help, rather hold on the A site. Cloud9 still making up their minds where they want to take this, though. Options abound. They've still got Sub Rosa holding over towards Ali, hoping that somebody's going to peek, and Boomich might give it to him. Boomich once again doing that jump for information. But with a minute 18 on the clock, feels like it's still anybody's round.
Well, there's 4 players towards Brown Halls right now. Cloud9 might be going for the full execution towards inside. We saw this before with Sub Rosa backstabbing towards Ivy. He's still in that position, but looks a little bit more tentative this time. He's not going to be challenging as much as he was before. There's actually 4 players towards the outside area. Simple realizing it's clear. He'll be scrambling towards the inside area. Flamey's alone with the FaMAS. Surely can't get more than 1 here.
Simple's joined the fray. But yeah, this is all on Flamey. He's the first line of defense. Picked immediately by Mixwell. He's definitely waking up. Simple out in the open. Goes down. Still have 3 here for Navi, but at this point, it's 3v5. You want to just back off and save your guns.
Oh, dear.
Boomich not able to save the op.
Yeah, this is falling apart now. Sub Rosa spots them. They might as well go for it. They're the ones in charge of the cash now, and they're starting to win out on these 1 versus 1 duels. They've got nothing to lose, Cloud9, but they're 0-2 here, and they are fighting tooth and nail just to try and deny Navi a clean victory. It's going to be 14-13, and that was a difficult buy already for them. So they're going to save this AWP. Guardian's got $3,000 right now. That's if he makes it. Daps will be in position. Checking towards outside. Looks like Guardian's got this one though. Easy shot. Nails it, but will he survive the round? Looks good.
Looks good. They're not going to be able to get him. So he will save this AWP for the next round. Cloud9 showing some fight here, Henry. That's the big thing.
Yeah.
And this is the story that you really need here from Cloud9. Get them pumped up, get them going, because yesterday was a disaster. They just completely got stomped, and so you need to get a win, and you can still ruin Navi's day here. 2 losses. I mean, you win this versus Navi, anything's possible here for Cloud9. I mean, they are the underdogs of this match.
Yep.
Coming into it, you know, you may have Navi starting to get a little overconfident. They start making some mistakes, and all of a sudden, Cloud9 back in the map.
And this is a full eco as well. Sure, they have a Guardian AWP from the previous round, but they're going to allow this one essentially to go 14-14. The Zeus, though, Boomich dropped. That was a decent effort. I like the idea, but Kusta ready to challenge with his teammates, slid down the ladder. They've got the man advantage here, but they know Guardian saved it all. They should be well aware of it, and you just want to make sure you can trade out any potential frags he finds and use the smoke to deny vision.
Nice. Simple. Daps holds his own, though, with the Krieg. 2 kills. This is Guardian. Does get spotted. They know where the op is playing from now. What a shot from Automatic. Takes down Flamey.
They know he's got the AWP.
No need to challenge, but Automatic will do it anyway. Know where he's playing from. He's going to get boxed in, and the bomb has been planted.
Ooh, nice. That's a good round for Cloud9. 14-14. The money is okay for Navi. They can certainly buy an AWP and Guardian, but they can't get the double out anymore. This is where Cloud9 could actually take match point. The team that no one thought would be able to perform here against Navi might actually have them on the ropes here. This could be a tactical timeout for Navi, surely.
Boomich. He tried. Points for trying.
The Zeus doesn't really work out these days. It used to be quite a simple weapon, but you rarely see it even connect these days.
Yeah. I mean, you have to be practically on top of them, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, for it to work, so it's...
Yeah, if it's like even like over a meter, it doesn't even kill them. It does like 95 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so the timeout has been used. We're getting into round 29. Remember, there was no overtime in this format. 15-15 could be a possibility. If Cloud9 is get one of these next 2 rounds, they deny 3 points for Navi in total. That's actually pretty massive in the context of their tournament. Like, sure, Cloud9 can't really do much with the 0 and 2, but Navi, they're the ones who are gunning to lift another Blast trophy here.
Quick execute from Cloud9. At least nades coming in towards the outer site. That would have been a change of pace, but it is a buy round here for Navi. They are going to have some firepower on their side. Cloud9. Once that utility's up. I mean, I do like it, actually. You commit a few nades in, but you are forcing a lot of utility out of Navi. And now you're going to get the full execute. Once those anti-rush nades have been used from Navi, now you get the follow-up. Nice setup here. Daps just charging through. And Kusta finding the first kill on Boomich.
Oh, this is actually really dangerous now. Simple, he'll save the day, of course. And there's frags all over the shop for Navi. They will guarantee match point at this stage. It's up to Daps. With 1 minute remaining, they've got the opening kill there. It looked like it might be enough. They'll have to see if they can finish things off with a draw. Daps will at least find 1, but that's all they can get. It was a nice idea from Cloud9. They got the opening frag, but all of a sudden, Simple continues to deliver. But remember, if Cloud9 get the 15-15, they've done enough just to get under the skin of Navi. That'll be enough to just really frustrate them.
Oh yes, you are playing spoiler right now if you're Cloud9. You are here to ruin another team's day. You Getting into the finals would be just the Cinderella story for Cloud9, obviously, at this point. Nigh on impossible. But if you can ruin Navi's time of it, I mean, there's a small win for you.
Yeah.
Now, your friend's outside of the server, Henry, but when you're in the server, that's it. You're here to do damage.
Yeah, at least you didn't completely roll over, you know? You made things difficult for one of the hottest teams at the tournament. And there will be the double orb set up here. So Navi with a decent amount of cash. 16-14, doesn't matter how much close it is. As long as they get the win, that's all that really matters here. But there's a chance they can make a mistake and give this one up, and that would be terrible for them.
This is slowed right on down. 5v5. Not sure if they realize that Daps is pushed out here. It doesn't look like it. Electronic might just be walking right into a trap. Daps might be ready for this baseball there to start it, and we are shaping up here. 15-15 is a possibility.
It really is now. Electronic will have to find this kill. He actually takes a lot of damage, and Daps is being patient here, getting all the sound cues required. They have no idea he's in position. This could be it. 5 versus 3. Double orbs as well. Guardian making it work, but Daps surely got a free frag here. Just that. Electronic. Double orbs to save the day. Not the ideal situation. Guardian towards CT steps, and he'll deliver another shot.
Yeah, and giving a chance there. Because now you've got the 2 ops in play. So Guardian waiting. Bomb is just now going to get planted, and so that's done. And now Navi are on the clock. Fighting here. Match point. Bin spot. Oh, Simple is so sick.
How has he done that?
There's another, but that's it. Daps finds it, and it's all on Simple.
Oh.
He could definitely clutch this for Navi. He is capable of anything. Hits that shot. He is unbelievable. But Mixwell finds it. 15-15, the final score between Cloud9 and Navi. A disgusting feeling here for Navi, I think, after how that started out.